Hello everybody, welcome to another Civ overview. So, because I can't really play as the Portuguese and stuff like that, and I've done the Magyars and the Italians, I think I might just do the Indians today, because, you know, they're a pretty good Civ, and I've never really played as them, so might as well see how they go. So I don't really know what the Civ bonuses are, starting off as the Indians. I don't really like the background of our thing, actually. It kind of looks terrible, to be honest. But, you know, whatever. I'm playing in the Middle East map, so, you know, historically wise, I'm starting in India, because that makes sense, you know. Obviously, where else would you start if you're gonna play as India? God forbid, actual India. Egypt actually, oh no, this is actually the Ethiopian area. They have a pretty good start over here, so we'll see how this goes. The tech tree for this nation is also pretty good. Apparently, we're a gunpowder and camel civilization, so I guess I'm gonna be massing camels. Now, yeah, they have these elite archer elephants, which I'm gonna produce. Their siege tech is garbage. The universities aren't great. They don't have aerostats or keeps or even bombard towers or architecture, but they have a lot of other stuff. And they don't have crop rotation, but you know, we can work with that. That's not too much of a problem. Their monasteries are pretty strong. They don't have atonement, and they don't have heresy apparently, which is actually gonna be a problem for our elephants. Apparently you can train battle elephants in the stables now? Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. But we can create imperial camels, which are sort of our own thing, and the archery range is pretty good, we just don't have Owl Blast. And our barracks are actually pretty good as well, we just don't have the Eagle Warriors, but I never use those anyway, so it'll be fine. So I guess we're just gonna be massing camels and stuff like that for now. And we should be okay. And I'll probably be back when the Civ gets interesting. One thing I find really interesting is the Indian architecture. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, well, I never got those sheep. Okay, but anyway, I think it's pretty cool the way they design the buildings for the Indians. And I'm a little behind, but I'm kind of like I'm in the middle right now. These guys are really scary. I mean, they have a ton of guys, but I have a wall, so that'll keep them out pretty. I don't know if I recorded this, but the Cyan guys, who I think are the Japanese, they might be the Chinese, yeah, the Chinese invaded me, but I was able to hold that off pretty well. Meanwhile, like, these guys in Saudi Arabia are fighting. Persia's pretty strong, and I think they're the Mongols, yeah. So we should be okay for now, if we can just hold them off. The game is quite laggy right now, so I don't know how this is going to go for me. Well, that was easy. These camels sort of just took care of the problem for me, to be honest. Now my only problem is like this entire navy that's right here. Alright, so we've basically just completely wiped out Egypt. I mean, there's really not much left of them. I guess the next people are probably going to go for the Saudi Arabians in the north, or the Jordanians, I think these guys are right here. I'm not quite sure. Something like that. Well, here come the boats. It's going to be big old... Oh god, actually, this doesn't look like it's going to end well for me. I mean, we're fighting them off, but it's not anything that's particularly stunning, to be honest. We're gonna do okay, but it's not gonna be amazing. Oh, and the Italians have invaded the other guys as well. Jesus Christ, these Italians. We're gonna have to go back and kill their navy, though. I mean, this dock is taking its sweet old time going down, to be honest, so... You know, whatever. Hopefully we can actually do something in this game. You can tell, like, the people who designed this really put a lot of effort into doing the Indian architecture. Oh my god. Alright, these Italians really need to be stopped right now. They have gone too far. Pretty soon they're gonna try and take over Egypt. I cannot allow this to happen. This is unacceptable. And this is not gonna be a fun fight, that's all I'm saying. I mean, these guys have surrendered now because of the Italians. Like, they're just camping. Oh wait, no, these are the Britons that have... Oh my god. Alright, this is going to be quite an interesting fight, that's all I'm saying. Well, this is going to be interesting. I mean, I've got one army running into the other army, and pretty much no navy at this point. This is... Yeah, interesting, sure. Alright, there we go. Now we're taking out the docks. This is starting to work now. The bombard rush is real. Get him! Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter. We probably have the guys anyway. Our army's doing a pretty good job of holding them back, but we're gonna need more troops in a few minutes, that's for sure. And their navy is still here. Well, I mean, we killed most of the Italian army. I mean, they've tried really hard to take Egypt, but so far they have not taken it. We're just sort of stopping them right here. It's pretty easy, actually. The bombard cannons are providing pretty good support, and I don't think they do friendly fire damage, so that should be okay. Oh man, there's a lot of bodies just over here. This is horrible. Just move these lads up. They probably, yeah, they have one bomber cannon that's in their way. And then move these guys up to here. I mean, we've pretty much settled this area. I've got a pretty big battalion of like riflemen just ready to go, so that should be okay. And then we'll be able to go and kill the Italiano. So we'll see how well the shooting line does on them. Seems to work pretty well. They die before they can get here. I kind of like these guys. The infantry does really well if they're just on a line. Just try and line up so that we actually, yeah. A lot of gunpowder. We could also send in these units to help attack as well, because, you know, they're not really doing anything. Throw in the cavalry as well. I mean, this is... Oh, are these the Slavs? Yeah. Oh well. Oh my god, I cannot believe the Italian Navy is still at it. This is ridiculous. Oh, the rifling troops are doing pretty well. This is like some serious damage that the hand cannoneers have right now. I don't like their rate of fire. It's not very good, but we seem to be doing pretty well against the Italians. They also have their own hand cannoneers. Oh no, they have Genoese crossbowmen. We could send these up against the crossbowmen and see how they do. I'd be up for that. You lot are literally just standing around, so go in and push. Yeah, this corps is pretty damn good. The Indians have a lot of good stuff. I think these guys could probably go and take out the castle. I don't know how much damage they do, though. They do 7+. I'd rather stick with the Persians, to be honest. I think they're a little better than this, but whatever. Though, because we're a gunpowder civ, we don't really need to worry about trebuchets as much, because we can basically just have a mini army of bombard cannons and do okay like that. So we should be fine. Apparently they're really elephant archers, so they don't really attack. Yeah, they're better for like use against infantry and like probably population control. Though these guys aren't really firing on the villagers. They could do some real damage if the rifling corps just actually does shit all. Though I think most of our camels are dead, and these guys are just shitting around. They're not even doing anything. Yeah, we've lost most of the cavalry. Oh, wait, no, there's just a whole bunch of guys sitting here not doing anything. Why am I not surprised? This guy, Pope Gregory's finally surrendered. I mean, it probably only took us about 200 million people to kill him, but we actually did it. He was, I think, oh no, well, I'm number 1 now, but he was number 1 on the map. Oh no, now the cavalry's coming in to try and attack the camp. Generally not a good idea, but I think we could just organize all of these guys and have them, like, properly strike the castle, and then we'll just take it down. Yeah, alright. Just do the same thing again for this one. You just gotta organize the attacks, because the Indians are pretty scary if you get, like... If you get a whole bunch of these, like, guys... Oh, shit. These castles are supporting... Run! Run! You gotta save yourself. Alright, now we can have this go out, and we can have these guys attack this castle over here. Well, I've exhausted most of my gold at this point, so... These Indians better win us this war. I mean, we've gotten pretty far through a civ. There's not too much left. I think all we have to do is go kill these guys. And actually, we do have to kill the Persians, who are chilling. They're not really doing much of anything, actually, now that I think. Oh, they've got a small army of mostly Hussars. Actually, I don't know why, but the AI on hard seems to just go with Hussars for everything. I don't really know why. But we should be okay. I've got another wave of camels coming in as well, so... After this is done, we will go to Persia, finish that, and then go to Oman and finish that. Well, these villagers are dead. I mean, the coward, they're literally moving it right now. Okay, go, kill them all, kill them, kill them. Oh, you guys didn't even get there in time. These bombard guys, though, are pretty good, I would say, in my opinion. They move slightly faster than Siege, and they are pretty efficient. Also, I guess the blue guys were the Japanese? Oh, no, Mongols, sorry. Yeah, I said that already. The green guys are doing okay. There's not really too much they can do, though, at this time. Lord Talbot is, he's built himself a nice little bit down in Oman, but, there's not too much really left. I've got a proper front line against whatever little remains of their army. And I guess we'll just have to clean up and get ready to go and invade them. I think this is the last castle he has at this point, and it's down now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing really left. Alright, let's just leave this bit, because there's no point in attacking this. We'll leave him with one villager, 2 villagers, a man and a lady, so that he can rebuild and basically be my puppet state. I don't know, there's no real point in killing what's left of this. I mean, he's got a church, he's got 2 farms and a mill, a little bit of houses, you know, some things. He's got a dock. He's got 2 docks, actually. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. He doesn't need that. Just you know, you gotta keep a thumb on the puppet states. You can't let them have too much, and then they'll start demanding for rights. And when they start demanding for rights, they start rioting. It's a horrible mess.